Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Korea mode. We are in December 22nd and we are a week away or 10 days away from the January transfer window. We have about 22 million to spend, and that is going to be a question in terms of, are we going to sign anybody? I think at the moment I'm okay with it. The squad has been okay, but it's just recently that we just didn't quite hit up the same groove as before. But right now, we're still kind of fighting for top four. If not top six, I wouldn't mind saying the Europa League after this season. But again, I feel like based on how we play in the Europa League, we could have a chance to potentially win it all the way. And if that's so, we're going to get the Champions League, regardless of how we're going to finish in the league. So let's hope we're going to go for that way. And right here, for the first thing about Brighton, Brighton has been a very good team. They're currently sitting at second or third top four team. I don't know what happened to them, especially for João Pedro. What a player he is. Look at him go. Just going left and right. Like, if you ask me if I have Gabriel Saliba as a backline, I don't think I would be defending that. Just great dribbling by the Brazilian, who is now, of course, a Chelsea player in real life. Game is tied 1-1. Williamson have scored the first goal, by the way. Finally on score sheet, first time in a while, I believe so. Here comes Bergquist down on the left side, gives to the middle to Williamson, and what a great goal that was. Doesn't quite strike the ball cleanly, but as long as he made contact with the ball, that's all that matters. 2-1, we regained the lead, and later on, right after the kickoff, Brighton gave the ball away. Here comes Williamson, slotting the ball in to Samuel Martin. There's no doubt he's going to miss that one. The German has made it 3-1 with 10 more minutes going into halftime. Game is pretty much done and dusted, but we've got to make sure that we don't let our shoulder drop. But there you go, 3-1 is the final score. Williamson with the 2 goals and Samuel Martin with the 1 goal. I think Samuel Martin has been a little bit quiet, even though he scored plenty of goals for us this season, but he is not as much of a prominent figure compared to the first season when he played for us, maybe season 2. And here comes Williamson again. Oh my god, what a player he is. Oh my lord, what a solo goal that is. Whoever that was could be Alexander Isak, right? Losing the ball to Williamson, and once he lost it, that is pretty much done. Williamson, that is the only goal we score. That's the only goal we scored in the first half, and that is the only goal in the entire match. Great finish as well by Williamson. We need him to get on track. We need him to be the sole, um, you know, a world class striker. We need him to be that. I know the way how we're playing doesn't quite suit the way how he played. He's more of a poacher in the box, but sometimes I do need to ask him to drop back a little bit to do a little bit of a setup play for us. And that is the final reports from the countries that we were scouting. Right now, this time we have sent a scout to Chile, of course, homegrown town in England, and also Senegal as well. I'm sure I did Senegal in my previous career mode, Crystal Palace. And right now, looking at the youth academy right now, just looking very good in general. And as I said, January transfer window has officially opened and 21.6 million to spend, and I can't wait to see what that money is going to bring us. Could be more of a rotational signing just to add a little bit more depth into the squad. If not, we're going to use that money to extend some of the players' contract, or possibly agreeing to a pre-contract arrival, something like that. But we will see. As of just now, Davi, the Italian left back, whom we signed back in season 2, has left the club. He barely played a single game for us. He doesn't cost much, but I think for the first season in the Premier League, I just kind of needed, just a backup fullback just in case. But his time with us has officially coming to an end, and we gotta thank you for his service. Even though I don't remember the obvious contribution he has made over the course of Chesterfield career. And right now we got Chelsea in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, and I truly believe that we might possibly gonna go all the way to the final. I'm not saying that we're 100% gonna win the league, but going to the final, that's pretty much what we wanted to do. Game is tied 1-1. Williamson is at the top of his form. Here comes Lundstrom to Tommy Doyle. to Bergquist down the left, but losing the ball, running out of option here. Here comes Conceição, sliding the ball through to Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, you just gotta hate this player in this game. I mean, I absolutely hate him to the dearest, especially in this career moment. He has been scoring a lot of crucial goals for Chelsea every time when they play against us. Same as Emil Smith Rowe. I love him in person. I think he's a great player. Just didn't work out at Arsenal, but in this game, it's absolutely unstoppable. Here comes Cole Palmer, sets it up, and here comes Nicholas Jackson again. We're at home, guys. I mean, we have to be on top of it. We have to at least tie the game or lose the game by 1 goal to go into the second leg. But right now, with the 2-goal cushion that Chelsea have, we might not be able to go to the final, but we will see because we will be playing against Chelsea as well. And right against here comes Fulham in the FA Cup again. One of my nightmares every time we play against Fulham. We lost to them in the previous game, 4-1, I believe so, but this time we really have to win it. FA Cup, by the way. Here comes Tygo Len, drills that one behind the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And with 8 more minutes to go, this is seemingly the what do you call it? The winning goal. With 5 more minutes to go, guess what? Fulham loses the ball, and here comes Howe. Just a little bit of ping pong play here. Here comes Samuel Martin in the middle. Nobody's marking him. Pulls the trigger to the top left corner with 2 more minutes to go. It was a little bit of a anticlimactic play right there. There's no dramatic celebration towards the end to find a winner, but 2-0 is the final score, and we're through to the next round. And we got Bournemouth at home for the next Premier League game. And Yoni, as you can see, is tired, but it's totally fine. We trust this player. We have been scoring a lot of late goals lately. Look at this. We haven't been, I mean, for the past couple of episodes, we have been scoring a lot of early goals within 15 minutes to kind of, put a strong foot in the game. But for this one, absolutely not the case. 75 minutes in, Bournemouth has made it 1-0. 75 minutes with 15 more minutes to go. Are we able to answer one back? The answer is possibly, because right after the kickoff, here comes Lundstrom down on the left. Right now, I prefer him over Diego Leon. If you ask me, during a different episode, I think I would say the opposite. Right there, good save by the goalkeeper, but we still have the ball here. Tygo Land finding Howe, and that is a last-minute equalizer. He's picking up the ball. He was like, we have to win this game. He knows at this point of the season, we have to win as many games as possible. Bournemouth with the kickoff, and look at them. Just kind of all over us. 7 minutes in, here comes Alex Scott. Here comes Cabona. Down the left, crosses coming in. Lundstrom, you have to be kidding me. You cannot be losing headers like that. And it's Omar Marmoush. How many times have I talked about this player, especially in this game? Bournemouth, it has always been Marmoush that is dominating us. And we picked up another loss there. 11 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses so far in the league, which is not too bad. But right now, 4 points away from a team sitting in 6th. Right here, we also receive plenty of off coming in for Howe, Shaparenko, and Jakobsen. Unfortunately, fortunately, what I'm talking about, unfortunate, but fortunately, none of them are leaving. Jakobsen, despite not getting a lot of game time, I really do value him as a sporadic or a rotational player. And later on, and of course, Howe, I'm not going to let him go. One of the top young prospects in the team, and Shaparenko just reliable as ever. As I was talking about Howe, guess what? We score within 10 minutes. Great finish. You know what? I prefer him to play on the right, but if there are times where Austin Hayes has to take a sit, or even Bergquist needs to take a sit, I think Howe certainly can do a very good job there. Later on, 32 minutes in, and Williamson again on the score sheet, 2-0. Right, with 60 more minutes to go, and we're all over West Ham this game. We're definitely gonna win it. I'm not even going to hide it. Williamson again, great block by the defender, but rebounded back to us. And Samuel Martin just waiting at the right place at the right time for Williamson to find him a pass to make it 3-0. In 30 more minutes, here comes Samuel Martin. Look at him go. Holy cow, what is going on with this West Ham defense? Williamson, and he is going to get a brace himself. He could have easily set it up to Shaparenko, but for him personally, for his personal growth, he wants to score that one, and it shows why he is one of the top leading prospect in the entire Europe. And this is a very interesting one. Why have we suddenly received a transfer offer for Tiger Land? So I thought it was just, just a random bid from Arsenal. So I rejected it, include swap player, but later I found out that he is unhappy with his game time and he wants to get away to get a fresh start somewhere else. I'm not having that at all. That is, I would call it an ultimate betrayal. So there's nothing else to do, but I have to sell him. I rejected the Arsenal bid, another bid coming in from Brighton, and I thought, you know what, Tigerland, if you want to play with fire, I will give you everything right here. 85 million to Brighton, and they said yes. Record sell, there you go. An ultimate betrayal by one of our leading, what do you call it? A leading man in the team. A proper leader, I would say. He is possibly the next captain in the squad. But Tigerland just damaged his own reputation with the club. And he is heading out the door. 85 million. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the price. He left at the right price. And I'm certainly can tell you that we're able to replace him with somebody potentially have a higher ceiling than Tiger Land. But honestly, it was a little bit upsetting to see him go. I certainly don't want him to go. He's the future of our midfield. I was trying to build a squad around him, and I wouldn't even mind admitting that I would rather see Yanni go over Tiger Land. But you know what? Land, you've earned yourself an enemy here. Everybody will be booing your ass off when you come visit to Chesterfield. I'm sure we have to play against Brighton one more time, at least in the league. But that little drama with Tigerland didn't affect our performance, and we did pretty well there against, I don't know what team that was. But we got one more game to go in the Europa League when we're definitely going to go through to the round of 16 directly. And in terms of the league, we did slightly better, but could have done a little bit better. But look at that right there. 4 points away from sitting at third. This is going to be oh my god, an 8-horse race. I'm not even kidding at this point. City and Chelsea only 8 points away from each other. But again, a win and a loss could stretch that into 5. So anything can happen in the next, I don't know, episode or two. But yeah, next episode, let's find out whether we're gonna sign a replacement for Tiger Land. And yeah, it's just kind of a bummer that he wants to go. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.